Hi beautiful community, today I'm going to be showing you how to perform a crystal body layout that is featured in my book Rock On, the Crystal Healing Handbook for Spiritual Rebels. So my book includes 40 custom crystal body layouts with diagrams and instructions on how to perform the crystal body work at home. But I thought it could be fun to show you a live version of that, and for today I've chosen to show you the crystal body layout for cleansing and detoxification. This is one of my favorite layouts. I've been doing this for years and years on hundreds of clients. It's a really simple but very powerful one, and I really hope you enjoy it. Okay, to perform this crystal body layout for cleansing, you're going to need some specific healing stones to work with. You're going to need a brown or black stone to use at the Earth Star chakra. I'm going to be working with smoky quartz. Hematite's also a really great option for this layout because they're both really cleansing stones in addition to being grounding. You're also going to need a hematite, a bloodstone, a carnelian, and a clear quartz stone. And these are going to be our main stones that we will be working with in this layout. I like to work with round, flat stones because they don't slide off the body. But if you've got tumbled stones, that's okay too. Just work with whatever you've got. Finally, you'll need anywhere from about 8 to 16 good quality clear quartz mini points. I like to work with Lemurian quartz points because they're very long and fine and the quality of them is really clear. Short clear quartz points are okay as well, however I do find the longer ones are better for this particular layout. Okay, so the first stone that we place in any crystal body layout is the Earth Star chakra stone, and the Earth Star chakra is located about 6 inches below the feet. We can go ahead and place that stone below the feet or between the ankles if you're working with a tall client who is close to the end of the healing table, or if you don't have a lot of space around you to work with. So I've just popped that stone between my client's ankles. The next stone we're going to place is the clear quartz crystal up at the crown or the higher crown or soul star chakra. So we can place that just above the top of the head or right on the top of the forehead for the crown chakra. Next, we're going to be placing the hematite stone at the root chakra. So we can place this anywhere between the groin and the knees. And then we're going to be placing the bloodstone crystal at the sacral chakra, which is between the belly button and the groin. And finally, we've got the carnelian stone, which is going to go at the solar plexus chakra, which is located between the belly button and the heart. Once all my main chakra crystals in place, I'm going to spend just a couple of minutes setting the intention for the healing stones. Because the purpose of this layout is for cleansing and detoxification, that's the message that I'm going to be sending into the stones. So I'm just going to spend a moment with my hands over each chakra point, sending my intention into the stone and into my client's energy field, that they release anything that doesn't serve their journey, that they let go of any toxic thoughts, any physical toxins in the body, and just release anything that they need to at this time. And we just work our way up the body, sending that intention into each energy center. And the final stones that we're going to place to complete this layout are the clear quartz points. So I haven't counted how many quartz points I've got here. I just grabbed a handful, so we'll see how we go with these. But what we want to do is place these stones around the main chakra crystals, pointing down towards the root chakra. Because when we're cleansing energy from the body, we release it through the root chakra. The clear quartz points here are very, very cleansing, but they also direct the flow of energy, which is why we want to surround the main chakra crystals, but have them pointing downwards. Because this is a body layout for release, the energy's flowing down the body like this. So by pointing those stones downwards, we're able to really tap into that cleansing and downwards energy flow and help the energy move with more efficiency out of the body to be released. So initially I'm just placing one quartz point between each main chakra crystal. Whoops. And then I am placing a quartz point either side of it, pointing down. Okay, so I've still got a few left, so I might go ahead and place a couple more. So it's okay to have the quartz pointing parallel to the body, so pointing in like this. We just don't want it pointing upwards, that's all. So I'll place a couple of, sorry, not parallel, I meant horizontal. That's what I meant, horizontal quartz points there. And one more like that. There we go. There, so I've used 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 quartz points in this layout. So I've got 5 around each chakra stone pointing in and down, and then I've got one final one pointing down from the root chakra going down towards the earth star chakra. Next, what I'm going to do is get 2 wands. The wands I'm going to be working with in this particular body layout are 2 clear quartz wands. So this is a shaped single terminated quartz wand. You can see that it's been beautifully polished, so it's really even, the faces are even, the point is perfect, and that's going to be one of the ones that I'll be working with. And then the other wand, which is probably my favorite type of healing wand, is a natural Lemurian quartz point. So you can see that this has lots of different points coming off it. It might be easier to see if I hold it there against the dark background. So you can see lots of different points coming off this wand. It's very imperfect, it's rough at the base, it's asymmetrical, but this is an amazingly powerful healing tool, and I'll be working with both of these clear quartz wands in the layout. The reason why I'm working with clear quartz wands specifically is clear quartz is extremely cleansing, and because this is a layout for detoxification, that healing property of the quartz specifically is going to be great for this layout. Alright, so now we're ready to start the more active part of this crystal healing. What I'm going to do is start at the root chakra, and I'm going to use these clear quartz points and my wands and draw the energy in like this through the clear quartz points into that main stone. And then what I'm going to do is spiral one of my wands in a counterclockwise direction, and this is for cleansing the chakra. And then I'm going to pull that energy down and out through the root. And this is a really great way of gathering up any negative energy that's blocked in the root chakra area. And the root chakra is an area where we hold a lot of blocked energy, and then moving it out of the body like this. And you can see how I'm really relying on those quartz points to draw the energy in, gather it up and scoop it up, and then pull it out. Anything that we want to let go of. So any emotional pain, any trauma, any physical toxins in the body. So obviously the root chakra is for the reproductive organs and bowels too. So this helps cleanse out those areas of any negative energy or toxins that we might be holding in those areas. And it just helps this whole energetic center become really open. And then once we've opened the root chakra and cleansed this area, then we can begin moving up to the next chakra, which is the sacral. And we're doing the same thing, so just drawing energy in through those points, spiraling the wand in a counterclockwise direction and pulling it down through the root to be released. So the sacral chakra is connected to our sense of ego, our energy, our digestion, our sexual organs and reproductive organs. So this is where we hold a lot of trauma to do with the gut, to do with our sexual experiences, emotions. So when we're getting closer and closer to the heart here, and a lot of emotional trauma gets stuck in the sacral chakra. And we also experience this blocked energy and this pain through the lower back area as well. So often chronic lower back pain that is not related to an injury can be blocked emotional trauma that's stuck in the sacral chakra and is causing inflammation throughout that whole area, including the stomach, where we can get bloating and gas and food intolerances. We also feel that through the back, through dull back pain. And there's also that saying about carrying heavy luggage and emotional baggage, and that's really what it feels like when you're carrying emotional trauma that needs to be released. It feels like a really heavy weight in the lower body and in the lower back that you're just dragging around through life. So this is a really great layout, crystal layout for letting go of some of that stuff that you don't want to be carrying anymore. So I'm just repeating those same movements, using the clear quartz points to draw the energy in, spiraling my wand in counterclockwise direction and pulling the energy down through the body to be released. And while I'm doing this, I'm actually visualizing any blocked energy and trauma and toxins in the body that are being scooped up and pulled out of the body like white threads. In the solar plexus area, this is where we hold a lot of blocked energy that is to do with the emotions again, because the thing with emotions is we feel them in through the heart, and positive emotions feed our higher self and they go upwards, the energy flows upwards. But negative emotions and negative emotional experiences need to be processed and released, right? And the way that it gets processed is down the body. So you actually feel a lot of emotional trauma, not in the heart itself, but in the lower chakras as it's being processed and digested and worked through and then gets stuck somewhere. So solar plexus, sacral and root chakras is where we feel a lot of this. But the solar plexus especially is where we find a lot of negative self-talk, a lot of lack of confidence, self-doubt, and self-judgments and things like that. So this is stuff we want to get rid of as well and release, because it doesn't serve our higher purpose and it stops us from being our most amazing self. So we release that. All right, once I've focused on every chakra here, you can use your intuition to see if there's anything further that you need to do. When I do a cleansing layout, I actually like to work from the whole length of the body and draw energy in through the crown and higher crown chakras and pull that down through the body to be released, and really flush the whole energy system with this beautiful flow of higher light energy and cleansing energy from the higher self. And you'll notice that when I work, you can't see behind the bed, but my legs are really wide here. Yeah, now I'll stand up straight. So they're really far apart because I work like this the entire length of the table, and it's a real flow. So I try not to break my flow at all, and I try and work in really smooth movements, because energy is a flow. Energy isn't stop, start, stop, start. It's a flowing, moving, shifting kind of entity. So we want to really work with that flow and keep our body supple throughout the healing session so we can flow with the energy. And then once I've moved all of that cleansing, healing energy down the body, I'd say we're good to go. Thanks for watching. If you'd love to learn more about the crystal healing body layouts that I've worked with in my 14-year career, then please check out my book, Rock On, the Crystal Healing Handbook for Spiritual Rebels. Also, if you're struggling to find a reputable supplier or really good quality healing stones to do this work with, then I've got a dedicated online crystal shop called Evolve Crystals. That's evolvecrystals.net. And in that shop, I sell all the stones that I've worked with over my career and that you see me work with in these videos. So I've got everything from these amazing natural amethyst wands right through to super stones for placing on the body, and these very, very hard to get Lemurian quartz points like this, which featured in this body layout that you saw. They're basically teeny tiny versions of the large Lemurian quartz wands that I work with in the body layouts. So check it out and pop any questions that you have in the comments below. Thanks for watching.